Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for telling my wife to divorce me because I'm not forcing adoption on my daughter? I, 33 male, have an 8-year-old daughter, Ella, with my ex, and I have full custody of her. I'm married to Laura, 30 female, and we have 2 kids together. Ella's mom is a train wreck, alcohol, drugs, multiple arrests, and a lot of personal issues. She has not seen Ella for around a year now. She did have supervised visits ordered by the court, but she didn't always make those due to hospitalizations, arrests, and such. I've been dating Laura since Ella was 2, so she's very familiar with Laura, but she doesn't call her mom, and she still loves her mom and wishes her mom would get better and be a real mom to her. I have her in therapy to help her process everything. Laura knew how things were when we started dating, and she knew how it was when we got married. I always made it clear that my priority was Ella's safety, health, and happiness, and I told her I understood if it got to be too much and she didn't want to commit. But she said she was on board for it all. Only now she's tired of my ex reappearing every so often, and she wants to adopt Ella so my ex can't have any access ever again. She does love Ella and sees her as hers just as much as mine, but the main reason she's being so forceful is severing my ex's rights would get her out of the picture until Ella's 18 and chooses to look for her mom on her own. Laura says this is what's best for her and for all of us, but Ella doesn't want to be adopted by Laura. Even if her mom never gets better, she doesn't want to be adopted. I respect this and I won't force it. But Laura isn't happy. She said we have the other 2 kids to think of as well, and how Ella might pull away from us if her mom causes more trouble in the future. She might choose her over us. I said that could happen even if she adopts her, and I said it will definitely happen if we force this. Laura and I have discussed this numerous times now, and she told me she doesn't see our marriage surviving if I won't talk Ella around or let her do it, or get a therapist who will. She said she will not keep being just the stepmom when Ella's mom won't put her first, while she has been and doesn't get the benefit of legal stability of adoption. She said I only had 2 options and needed to decide which I wanted. I told her to divorce me then because I'm not forcing the adoption on Ella. Laura didn't expect my answer, and she told me she thought I'd offer to speak to Ella more, that I clearly don't care about our marriage. I said I do, but she gave me 2 options and 1 option never happening, and I can't control if she divorces me for it. Am I the asshole? Top comments. Not the asshole. You're putting Ella's feelings first, which is exactly what a good parent should do. She's been through enough, and forcing an adoption she doesn't want would only hurt her more. Laura's frustration is understandable. She loves Ella and wants legal security, but pushing this against Ella's will isn't fair. You were upfront from the start about your priorities, and now she's giving ultimatums. You didn't choose divorce, she did, by making it the only other option. If she can't accept that Ella's feelings matter most, that's on her. I can understand Laura's point of view too. If something happened to OP, she has no rights to the little girl she raised and loves. Her train wreck mom may take her away, and there's nothing Laura will be able to do except worry. As for Ella, I understand where she's coming to. She's young and wants her own mom. Hope is a terrible thing because it's keeping alive the hope that her mom will get better and she'll experience what it means to have 2 functioning bio-parents. Maybe OP can explore the options of legal guardianship for Laura. If she's secure in the knowledge that Ella will be safe should something happen to OP, then maybe she'll drop the hard adoption stance, and Ella will find one of these suggestions palatable and acceptable. I completely and full-heartedly agree that Laura didn't start with malicious intent. She loves Ella and she genuinely might be thinking of losing her legally, but then she has to find other options just as you suggested when Ella didn't want to get adopted. She cannot immediately drop divorce in the conversation. I mean, OP also could come up with options other than adoption and shouldn't have dismissed Laura's genuine concerns. But that's not to say that Ella should be forced to make a decision. Am I the asshole if I say whenever I'm given an ultimatum and one option is ending things, I'd always choose that option? LOL. If the relationship is not sacred or important enough that its end can be leverage, I don't want to be in that relationship. The danger with giving ultimatums is that sometimes the person chooses the option you didn't want, not the asshole. She said she will not keep being just the stepmom. She literally is the stepmom. Marrying someone who is already a parent makes you a step-parent. Staying in a healthy marriage to you will require her coming to terms with that. Your wife sounds like a controlling, selfish narcissist. Is she always like this? Forcing her way or threatening later consequences if she doesn't get it her way? Or is it limited to this issue? She knew the score. She can put her big girl pants on and grow up. Not the asshole. Hilarious. Laura gave you an ultimatum thinking you would choose her. Hilarious. It's always a shock for them when they find out they are not as special as they thought they were. Dump Laura. Help her out by filing the divorce papers yourself. I was in Ella's situation. Thank you for standing up for her. I didn't want to be adopted by my stepdad. I liked him and felt like he was like a father to me, but something deep down didn't sit right with him adopting me. It turned out he was a real creep. I found photos of myself nude in the shower on his phone, taken through the outside window, and pictures of me changing and sleeping and really odd stuff. I reported him and he was arrested. While I became homeless, it was worth reporting him. Anyway, maybe there's nothing going on, but your wife trying to force this is wildly inappropriate and hella inconsiderate of Ella. She obviously loves her mom, and this will further alienate her and probably make her hate your wife. This is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video and would like to see more related content, click the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video. Until then, bye.